Hello everyone, and welcome to another video on our channel, Who Died Today American? We're back with more tributes. In this video, we have a list of American stars who passed away in the last few days, or just recently. Number 1. Matt Byers. The Real Housewives of Potomac family is mourning the loss of a beloved friend. Matt Byers, who played Karen Huger's assistant and all-around right-hand man on several seasons of the Bravo series, has died. His age was 37. His cause of death and manner of death are unknown. Social media was used by numerous Bravo celebrities who knew Matt to express their sorrow at the talent manager's passing. I'm sure many of you have heard about the unfortunate news that Matt Byers has passed away. Ashley Darby of RHOP wrote in a heartfelt social media post on November 22nd. Please get in touch with Karen Huger if you can. She had a tight relationship with Matt. I would want to say that Karen has known Matt since middle school or high school. It is crucial that we check in on our pals because it has been a very long time. I recognize that everyone is experiencing something. Unfortunately, for some of us, there are occasions when it's simply too much to handle. Rest in peace, was all that Charis Jackson Jordan, Ashley's former co-star, said on Instagram, alongside a picture of her and Matt. Melissa Gorga of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, meanwhile, paid a far more extensive homage. Melissa said, "I'm heartbroken," on Instagram. "Your disposition was contagious. You had jokes all the time. I know stand-up was your dream, so you should have done it. Matt, you hurt my heart, since you failed to inform me earlier this week." Melissa continued by recalling how Matt helped her when she performed her single, On Display, for the first time. Then she added, "We are loyal. We are not made to like them. I'd like to have saved you. I'm grateful for the memories. Rest in peace," was all that Charis Jackson Jordan, Ashley's former co-star, said on Instagram, alongside a picture of her and Matt. Melissa Gorga of The Real Housewives of New Jersey, meanwhile, paid a far more extensive homage. Melissa said, "I'm heartbroken," on Instagram. "Your disposition was contagious. You had jokes all the time. I know stand-up was your dream, so you should have done it. Matt, you hurt my heart, since you failed to inform me earlier this week." Melissa continued by recalling how Matt helped her perform her hit, On Display, live for the first time more than 10 years ago. Then she added, "We are loyal. We are not made to like them. I'd like to have saved you. I'm grateful for the memories. Take off and make them chuckle." Cynthia Bailey of The Real Housewives of Atlanta expressed similar feelings on Instagram. She said, "So deeply saddened by the news of my longtime friend passing yesterday, on November 22nd. I'm grateful for all of the wonderful memories, Matt. Too many to list. I shall always remember our shared love and fun. My friend, you will be missed. Remain in the light. I cherish you. My deepest sympathies go out to the family and friends. Know that many people adored him. Although he made numerous appearances on Potomac, Matt is most remembered for his role in the famous moment from Season 3, where Karen addressed the media to dispel allegations about her financial situation with her co-stars. Karen has not yet discussed Matt's death in public. Number 2. Safir. Safir, the Saucy Nomad, a West Coast rapper, passed away. He was 54 years old. The artist's most well-known work was with the Golden State Warriors, also known as the Golden State Project, a hip-hop group that developed a loyal fan base in the Bay Area in the late 1990s. He played with Raz Kass and Exhibit in the band. Exhibit verified the news of his passing by posting a tribute update on social media. Additionally, he stated that the rapper, whose true name was Reggie Gibson, died early on Tuesday, November 19th. "It's unbelievable that I'm writing this now, but I'm at a loss for what to do." He shared a picture of his former groupmate and stated, "My brother Reggie, who everyone knows as Safir, passed away around 8:45 a.m. this morning. We have so much history together that it's impossible for me to express how I feel at the moment. We surrounded him and expressed our affection for him. He can finally relax. Friends, family, and everyone who rocked with us from the hip-hop community, if you could be so grounded and reach out for at Chop Black, his younger brother, and at Lil Safir, his son. The family really needs to be supported during this time," he added. "Right now, that's all I have. My spirit is crushed. We cherish you, brother." Few specifics on Safir's cause of death are known at the time of writing. According to a source who spoke to TMZ, the rapper passed away in Oakland, his hometown, after dealing with a number of health problems in recent years. The artist reportedly started using a wheelchair after having a malignant tumor removed from his spine. The cause of his death has not yet been made public. Numerous admirers and fellow artists have been expressing their condolences for the deceased artist on social media ever since the news broke. One individual wrote, "Top 5 dead or alive" on X/Twitter. One of the most distinctive voices, stylists, and individuals in the history of hip-hop. His style was unmatched by any other MC on the planet. Definitely one of a kind. Additionally, DJ Audio One posted, "A sad day for the Bay. Another legend is no longer with us. I appreciate all of the wonderful songs." One person described him as an Oakland and Bay Area legend and one of the fiercest, most original, and best MCs of the mid-1990s. Another person said, "Rest in paradise to the saucy nomad, aka Mr. No-No, aka Master of Trigonometry, Safir. Rest in peace, Safir, the sultry wanderer, who was a philosopher of concrete, cracked time, and train yards. A master lyrical craftsman with cadences that are still too futuristic for contemporary mathematics to understand. He was one of the finest fighters to ever be destroyed." One person described him as a underappreciated legend, while another commented, "A Bay legend, inventing rhythms unbound by gravity." In addition to playing for the Golden State Warriors, Safir was a dancer for Digital Underground, where he appeared on their 1993 song The Body Hat Syndrome. He also shared a room with 2PAC. Additional honors included starring in Menace II Society, releasing his first solo album, Boxcar Sessions, in 1994 under Quincy Jones's Quest Records label, and being listed by Complex in 2015 as one of the most underappreciated hip-hop artists of the 1990s. Number 3. Lucille McDonald. Lucille Seal. McDonald passed away on Friday on Valley Island, Maui. She was honored this spring with the Congressional Gold Medal for her service as a Rosie the Riveter during World War II. She was 98 years old. Pacific Historic Park said in a news release Monday that McDonald, a longtime Maui resident who barely survived the Lahaina Inferno last year, worked as a shipyard welder during the war. On behalf of the millions of women who worked on the home front during the war effort, McDonald was one of 27 Rosies who attended a ceremony in April in Washington, D.C., where they were presented with the Congressional Gold Medal. The highest award that Congress can give to citizens is the medal. The horde of women who joined the workforce during World War II, while the country's males enlisted in the military, were dubbed Rosie the Riveter. The Defense Department estimates that throughout the 4-year conflict, around 5 million civilian women worked in the defense industry and associated field. An additional 350,000 American women served in uniform in non-combative capacities through groups including the Army and Navy Nurse Corps, Marine Corps Women's Reserve, and Women's Army Auxiliary Corps. 3 weeks before her 99th birthday, McDonald was present at the Pearl Harbor National Memorial for the final 2 annual remembrances of the surprise assault on Oahu on December 7, 1941. Dodo Dunaj, a longtime friend who was present at the Pearl Harbor events with McDonald, stated in the press release, "I am so heartbroken. Sela was the strongest and most inspirational woman I've ever met," Dunaj remarked. "I will always cherish our time spent together, her incredible tales, and the Rosie trip I was so fortunate to share with her. She is my eternal hero and a true American icon. Diminutive, tough, spunky, and beloved. An ambassador of all the Rosies who had a key role in helping win World War II," said Pacific Historic Park's president Aileen Utterdike in the press release. McDonald, one of 9 children, was born in Greenville, South Carolina, on December 9, 1925. Pacific Park says she grew up plucking cotton on a farm. According to an oral history uploaded to Pacific Historic Park's YouTube page earlier this year, 16-year-old McDonald said she boarded a Greyhound bus for the first time after the United States declared war on Germany and Japan following the December 7 attack, and traveled south to a shipyard she had heard was hiring. After a few days in school, she started working as a ship welder for J.A. Jones Construction in Brunswick, Georgia. Regarding the shipyard's production, McDonald recalls, one ship a week. She stated they were dressed in blue coveralls and steel-toed boots that reached their knees. She claimed that, "We worked double shifts, 7 days a week. I don't have time for anything but welding." After they relocated to the wet dock, McDonald claimed that she was selected to add the final touches to each ship because of the impeccable welding beads she laid down. She laughed and added, "I used to be a champion welder, but now I'm a Rosie the Riveter. How did I become a riveter?" According to the news release, she has been referred to as the honorary mayor of Maui for the past 50 years because of her efforts to create school playgrounds and assist in funding the building of a fire station in Napili. On August 8, 2023, a wildfire destroyed her and her late husband's Lahaina waterfront home, along with thousands of others. According to the announcement, she spent several nights sleeping in the neighbor's truck bed after a neighbor helped her escape the flames.